There is a smoke on the streets of Kathmandu, flames of fire, shattered glass, and the noise of looting. The gates of the Pashupatinath Temple are being knocked as if even faith itself is being thrown into the fire. The Hilton Hotel has turned to ash. The historic walls of the Parliament building are collapsing. The malls are empty and people are running away with the stolen air conditioners and refrigerators. Looking at all of this, it feels as if Nepal itself has decided to burn down Nepal. Everyone has resigned. The Prime Minister has fled the country. The cabinet has dissolved. The president is missing, but the fire in Nepal is still smoldering. The images coming out of the Nepal today are disturbing the world. And to the youth of Nepal, Jinji, we want to say, this is your Nepal. The Nepal that was once a symbol of Buddha's peace is now burning in the fire of anarchy. You raised your voice against corruption, nepotism, and the social media ban. That voice was right. We supported that voice, but what is happening now is not right. This fire, this destruction, this looting, this is not your Nepal. What is happening in your name is not good for your future. Just imagine, would you want a Nepal where tourists are afraid to come, where investors are scared and running away, where poverty spreads across your streets? Your anger was about specific issues. Your anger was against corruption and nepotism. But if this anger burns Nepal itself, then your future will burn too. Now, the question is no longer about what the old government did. The question is, what will you do? This is your Nepal. You have to live there, but what is happening now is not revolution. It is burning your own home. Like that film dialogue said, we started with the compulsion, but now greed is tempting us. And before burning, looting, and destroying starts to feel like a fun, you must realize this is your home, you have to live here, you must not destroy it. The issue should be solved, not the nation destroyed. Because what remains is frightening. And now the responsibility to save Nepal lies with you, Jinji. But now let us talk about how Nepal's story went from a spark of corruption to complete destruction. What happened in Nepal didn't happen suddenly. This anger, this fire had been smoldering for months. On September 4, 2025, when the government banned Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and 26 other platforms, the youth saw it as a conspiracy to silence their voice. They were already struggling with the corruption and unemployment. The youth came out with placards. Their voice was about corruption, nepotism, unemployment, and the economy. But the government answered with bullets. 20 children were killed. That incident became the spark. Thousands of youth gathered outside the parliament. Clashes broke out. Many were killed. Many injured. The anger exploded. On September 9, the Prime Minister resigned. But the anger did not stop. The spark had become a wildfire. Protesters burned the Parliament House built in 93, which once served as the Prime Minister's residence. They burned the Hilton Hotel. They burned the Kandipur Media House. They burned the headquarters of the Nepali Congress. Looting began in malls. People ran away with TVs, ACs, fridges, and bottles of alcohol. The home of billionaire businessman Ubendra Mahato was looted. And most painful of all, an attempt was made to break the doors of the Pashupatinath Temple, a symbol of Hindu faith. Law and order collapsed. Prisoners escaped from jails. Protesters stole police uniforms and roamed the streets. The Nepal army imposed a curfew. They issued a statement with a picture of Prithvinarayan Shah in the background, raising the question, is monarchy returning to Nepal? But now, Nepal is drowning in anarchy. More than 22 deaths. The economy paralyzed. Tourists are scared. It's me, Sajin, from Sajin Explains.